Okay, so this is a little kind of different, or what will be a different style of VOD, because I messed up during my um, stream of what was around 8 of In Stars in Time. So this one had a lot of important moments that I want to go back through, and essentially what I'm doing is I have the soundtrack playing, so there is music, but the audio of my original stream was kaput, so I wanted to re-record the uh, different dialogue, and as well as my thoughts during some of those moments. So, but this will kind of be a little bit more of a highlight. We're not going to deal with a lot of me running around doing various things. It's going to be a little bit more highlight, and I'm just going to try and be. Essentially, the video you're seeing of the game right now is the VOD itself, and I'll be voicing over those moments that are new. Uh, so I'm also going to be fast forwarding through those moments that are until we kind of hit some of them. This was one point of new. Because the bathroom scenes can always be a little different. Sifrin, you clench and unclench your fists, not knowing what to do with yourself. You try not to breathe too loudly. Sometimes you feel so much anger. Why do they not remember? Why are you the only one living like this? You're the only one living and knowing and experiencing the same moment over and over again. Why is it just you? Why shouldn't everyone feel this pain? Why should you be the only one stuck here when you've done nothing wrong? Is this some kind of curse? You always felt awful about not remembering, and now you have to live your life knowing you're the only one who remembers this time. Remembering every single moment, every single sentence, every single battle, wound, death, everyone unaware. You grab fistfuls of your hair and tug. It's not fair. It's not fair, not fair, not fair. It's not fair. You want it all to be over. This loop, this life. You're caught between a sequence of life and death, and life again, going through the motions until the next time the loop restarts. It's torture. Every second of it. And everyone is acting like nothing's wrong. Why do they get to ignore it? Get to keep acting like actors in a play they don't know the ending to? You hate them all. Your family members, the whole country, the whole world should know this pain. The whole world should suffer as you have suffered. Sometimes. You understand the king more than you'd like to. Breathe out and try to keep your anger close to your body. You shake it, it will shake from it, but it's fine. You dust yourself off and exit the bathroom. Whew. Also leveled enough to get some of the final skills. Okay, this part isn't new, but we have the ask. Where are you from? Will he say it if you ask? Can he say it? Someone asked you this exact question before and you couldn't answer. You couldn't say anything. You forgot it all, but where? Where I'm from? Oh. Right one. If you're asking with such a look in your eye, do you remember then? Can you see it? Can you picture it? Bright one, please, you can't. You have to remember. I know you can. We both can. We're the only ones present here who can. What? Sifrin, what is he talking about? Sif, are you okay? Bright one. No. You're trying, I can tell. But the knowledge keeps escaping you, doesn't it? Slipping through your fingers. It's the same for me. But we have to try to remember, Bright One. I see flashes of it, of what was. The mountains, the sea, the lightless sand dark like the night sky. Our country, Bright One. Our country. Our home. We have to say it. We can't let oblivion win. Our home, we can rebuild it together. Your power and mine. We just have to wish for it. We just have to ask. We just have to say its name. That was the first attempt, and both of them took damage. Sif? No. No. You heard it. He said it. He tried to say it. Your country's name. Your home. Your... No, it's gone. It's gone. Did he say it? All of it? Did he say it? You couldn't hear it. Can't remember it. Can't... What's happening? The king is attacking Sifrin. Everyone protect him. Stop talking, king. Leave Sifrin alone. Sif, your head, it feels like it's splitting in two. Your country, your home, you can't remember it. It's gone. Gone from your past, gone from your mind, gone from the very planet you stand on, and it was yours. It was yours. It was yours and it's gone, and you can't even say its name. But if the king could, then maybe, and I selected say it. You have to say it. If he couldn't do it, maybe you can. Maybe you both can. Bright One, please. You inhale, you try to grasp its name. No. Your throat. Your head. It hurts. You spit blood. You hack up. You have to get it out. Bright One. I almost heard it. Please, again. Once again, we have to try. Together. Your entire body hurts. Say it. Your head is killing you. But you have to try. You have to. We have to stop the king. Sifrin, whatever he's telling you to say, stop. Sifrin. But you have to. What do they know anyway? What do they understand anyway? The pain of not remembering your own blinding country. Your own home. The king is right. You have to get it back. You inhale. Someone is screaming. You realize it's your own voice. Your throat feels raw. Your head feels like it's splitting in two. Your stomach feels like a black hole. The scent of sugar is all around you, so thick you can almost gag on it. You can't hold on to anything anymore. You and that was the first loop back. Ah, ah, ah. You cough, cough, cough. You cough until you can't move or even breathe anymore. Your throat hurts. You couldn't say it. You couldn't say it. What was the point anyway? What was the point of saying its name? What was the king thinking? It's gone. Your home is gone and has been for a long time. There's nothing you can do to bring it back. Doesn't the king see that? Doesn't he see that you have to let it go? You start laughing. Will you ever take your own advice? Ha. You need to go and talk to the king. One last time. Yeah, okay. I do have a version that would, that I'm going to have it so we can have the actual proper audio for this conflict. So, and continue from my file 1. So file 1 is still in Act 3, and the second conversation with the king is what will take us into Act 4. Hey, Stardust, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? I actually, now that looking at it, what do you need help with? About the loops, what should I do now? I don't know if there's anything you can do more about loop. You have to find other things, don't you? So tell me more about the king after all. You can go back to your loop quest after you're done with this. So there's nothing about the loops. Gains from your country, the only one who can remember. Something happened to the country and make it disappear. Loop. I have to talk to him one last time. The king is trying to remember our country, trying to keep Bungrod from meeting the same fate. He's deluded. He can't bring it back, but you have to try. Just do whatever you want, Stardust. Have fun. Okay. They gently nearby, you give them a nod and walk away. Okay. That's the king. Let's stop fighting. Sifrin, what are you? You don't need to fight anymore, do you? You understand what the king wants, how he feels. If only you could make him understand. We don't have to fight. We're looking for the same thing. I know, I understand why you're doing this, but this isn't the way to do it. We can protect this country another way. You don't need to freeze it forever. Do you really want it all to end? Let's just stop fighting. Leave this country be. We don't need to keep holding on to it. Let's just let it go. We have to let it go, King. Perhaps you are right, Bright One. Huh? What? Let us stop this battle. Let us talk to one another. As people from the same country. The king has stopped fighting you. You lower your dagger. Sifrin, is this it? You're gonna stop just like that? Bonyface, you destroyed my home, froze my sister, froze all of Bungrod in time, and you'll just stop just like that? Oh, I will. I have fought for long enough, and I'm starting to realize that even if I did win, my victory would be short-lived. Because you'd be frozen in time yourself, maybe? Stupid? Perhaps. But if someone from my own country is the one asking, then shouldn't I listen? Oh, after all, only a fellow compatriot would understand my pain. You said, Sifrin and you and Sifrin are from the same country. We don't know where Sif is from, so what happened? The king cries out. Oh. But that's the problem, isn't it? That's what we'd like to know as well, isn't it? If I mention it, you might be able to remember it for a brief second. The fate of the island north of Vangarad. An island north of Vangarad. Is it perhaps the one we can't say the name of? The one no one can remember anything about? The very one. That's where you're both from? So then, what happened? The king sobs. I suppose your story might be similar to mine, Bright One. One day, I just woke up on a beach, on a coast north of Vangarad. I woke up slowly, as people sometimes do, expecting to remember where I was, what I was supposed to be doing that day, but nothing came to mind. And as I realized nothing came to mind, I also realized I could not remember a single thing. What was I doing here on this beach? What chores I had to do that day? How I got here, why I didn't recognize my surroundings, my past, my family, my name, the language I spoke, the alphabet I wrote with, the stars, the country's inhabitants, culture, beliefs, its very name. I could not remember anything, because all of my memories, everything even slightly connected to the country I came from, just cannot be accessed easily anymore. And it makes sense, doesn't it? No one on this planet can remember our home as it was. Most people from outside it, who had limited ties to it, only forgot the country's existence. Maybe forgot a friend from there, or a distant family member. But for someone who had ties to it, who was born there, lived in it, breathed it day and night, there would be nothing to remember. There would just be emptiness. I was cut off from my very existence. My entire past, my entire identity, erased. Memories make up the core of who we are, don't they? They are proof we existed, that we are real. Can you be certain of anything if you do not remember how you learned it? And if you do not remember your past, if you only know it had been erased from your memory because something happened to your home, and if something happened but no one remembers what or why, then what's stopping it from happening again? And what if we forget it all? What if we lose it all once again? The king sobs. And you had to make sure it wouldn't happen again, at any cost necessary. And if the universe led you on this path, then it must be what the universe wants. The universe leads. We only carry, we can only follow. Oh, huh. Even if you don't agree with my methods, Bright One, I can tell you understand. No matter what, I could not let this happen again. I could not. Not to Vangarad. Not the Vangaradians who housed me, cared for me, loved me. I don't want to forget it all, not again. I will keep the things I love close to me. I will make sure they can keep existing, so that they can be remembered forever. That was what I thought. This whole time. But I can see that I was mistaken. You're right, Bright One. We can find another way to protect the people we love, so please, while I still can, let me change my mind. Let me help you. Change. Mirabelle. Madame, if he truly means it, shouldn't we try? Or are we deciding he cannot change? I can't believe that. I want to believe that even the worst person can change. Oddly. Please, we have to try. I'm with Mira and Sif. Fine. Okay, I'll follow you, friend, but I don't know. I'll trust you all. I can't. I can't do anything anyway. You breathe out. If you can end this loop without fighting, if you and the king can come to an understanding, oh, then, Bright One, Sifrin, won't you stand next to me? I can bring everyone back, make sure they'll all move again. We can save this country together, but I can't break the curse on my own. Creating the curse was easy, but unraveling it asks for more power than I possess. But with the help of someone else, someone who truly wishes for the curse to be lifted, is that how it works? It does, if someone wants it enough. Sifrin, should I do it? I picked this from my original, so we'll keep that same. If all that is needed for the curse to break is your help, you're the one who made the king change his mind. The least you can do is help. You start to walk over to the king. Ha. Ha ha ha. Oh, Bright One. Not that bright after all. Ah. No. Why? The king froze your bodies in time. You can't and think and move your head still, but it's not over, but you can't move. No. King, I can't move? Why can't I move? Bright One, Sifrin, is this really all I needed to do to make you trust me? I just needed to listen to your empty words, to tell you how sad I am, to make you think I was pathetic, to be pitied? You should have told me sooner. Killing you like this is easier than fighting. What? No. Everyone? What was it you wanted me to do? Let go of my goal? Let go of my wish? Let go of the wish that kept me going all those years? I will never let it go. Vongrad, our country, I will make sure they are kept perfect forever. Because, I can tell, Sifrin, this isn't how it should be. I saw it all, you know. I saw the signs. The way you came in to face me, like you knew exactly what you were about to fight. The way your companions all flinched hearing my voice, but not you. The way you knew about my home. The way you can keep it at the forefront of your mind. Like you've practiced as I have. Yes, I can tell. I can tell, Sifrin. I should have won. I should have won long ago. But something went wrong, didn't it? Victory keeps escaping my grasp. Sifrin. It's you, isn't it? The one who's keeping me from winning. How many times have you kept me from victory, Sifrin? You can't breathe. What is he talking about? What? I can tell. I can feel it. This scent. This overpowering sweet scent. I can taste the power of witchcraft on you. Witchcraft? I can tell, Sifrin. It's you. You're the one keeping me from total victory. You're the one keeping me from my perfect ending. If only you weren't here. But, a quick death would be too easy for you. You'd just come back anyway, won't you? So, I just need to make sure that today, you learn your lesson. King grabbed onto Bonnie. Bonnie? No. Curse you, King. Let them go. Ah, Bright One. Zifrin, look at me. You need to learn not to cross me again. I will kill this child, and your housemaiden, and your fighter, and your researcher. I will kill them all, one after the other. I will kill them all now, and make sure you remember. I will force you to watch, so you will learn. Friend? Ah, the king is tightening his grip. Bonnie? No. Please, no. Come on, stupid body, move. Bonnie face. No, 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 no. Bon. None of you can move. Your whole body hurts. You can't move, but you have to do something. Save Bonnie. You need to find a way to loop back somehow. You need to die. A tear. Anything. Just loop back. Help me. I'm scared. Just let them go, please. Not Bonnie, please. Your stomach feels like it's caving in on itself. Curse you, King. Curse you and your whole country. Curse you and everything you stand for. You taste sugar on your tongue. Bonnie? You have to loop back. Loop back, loop back, loop back, loop back, loop back, loop back. Friend, when you come back, Bright One, remember this. Loop back. Stars. No. You collect your chest and try to catch your breath and forget. It's fine. You looped back. It's fine. It's fine. They're fine. Bonnie is fine. Looping resets everything. Everything that just happened has been erased. Everything is back to normal. Bonnie is back to normal. Just go and see them. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. You're fine. A whimper escapes you. Oh, change. You look really tired. I thought you were taking a nap. Did you not sleep well? Not really. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. I was going to tell you something, but forget about it. Go and do whatever you need to today. Sure. Do you know if Bonnie is okay? Bonnie? Why wouldn't they be? I saw them near the fields earlier. To the east, if you'd like to talk to them. You nod. Okay. I'll leave you alone. But make sure to rest up and we'll meet for dinner at the clock tower later. You nod again. Have a taste over and you tell her about the carrot method. Oh, wait, how did you know about and wait? Okay. You need to see if Bonnie is okay. Bonnie's here, alive and whole. Bon. Huh? What did you... Bonnie. How are you? I'm... okay? Good. And... how... are you? You look bummed out. What's wrong? Nothing is wrong at all. Okay. Well, what do you want? Nothing. You have to go and see Luke. Oh, whoa, what's wrong? I need to do the favor tree thing. Oh, do you need me to leave? Sure. But let's talk later, okay? Hey, stop. Just say I told you so and we can move on. I told you so. What a stupid idea you had. Thinking the king could be turned good? He's the king. He's probably the reason you're here and related to it, or related to it at least. And all you had to do was find out he shares your tragic backstory for you to feel pity for him. He didn't have to lift a finger. And because of you, Bonnie was... Anyway, I told you so. But what he said back then, he mentioned something. Something about wishcraft. He did. What's wishcraft? I don't know. Wishcraft, crafting wishes? That sounds impossible way too convenient. But he seemed to imply you were using it. That's what it felt like to me. I've never heard of wishcraft before. Me neither. I wouldn't even know where to find information about it. But that is new information. So, as stupid as the whole making friends with the king was, you did find something new. Was it worth it? Every time you close your eyes, you still see a hand tightening. I'm also wondering, the way you looped back last time, wasn't it? Whatever, it's not like your kid will remember whatever just happened anyway. Just put it behind you. And this whole thing gave you something else, didn't it? Another memory to equip. Oh, you didn't even notice. You'll always remember this after all. Let me do the usual. You've got the memory of memories. When equipped, memories allows you to read books you couldn't before. Ones written in a language that just gives you a headache. The ones from your country. Oh, how useful and neat to be able to read your own blinding language. Might as well read any books you find before you forget again. Like you do everything else. And if you read that language, maybe you can explore the house a bit more. Don't despair, Stardust. There's still a path to follow. In the meantime, though, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Okay. So, I will go check with this move because that is also a separate conversation. Isabel's here looking toward the house. Hi, AnnenXF. What's up? Stay silent. Okay, my turn. What's a good joke? What for? Well, to make you laugh, duh. You always make me laugh with your puns, so it's my turn. But why? Because we're friends? Oh. Do you not? Never mind. A funny joke. Isabel looks around and seems to notice the clock tower in the distance. Ah, I know. Do you know what I think about 6:30? The time? Yep. I don't know what. Well, I think 6:30 is hands down the best time of the day. Huh. That's pretty good. You laugh. Yay. You'll need to remember to laugh next time. Okay, but let me know if you need anything, okay? I thought there was additional parts of that check-in, but... So, originally during the stream, I went through every floor to look at all the things that were from Sifrin's time. However, there is a specific order into looking at those things. So, that's what we'll be doing this time. And to start, we need to start at floor 3. You can read it now. It's asking a question, you answer it aloud. The door unlocks. Huh? What did you say, Sif? I couldn't hear it either. Did you say something? You open the door. What is this? It has a lot of balls attached to it, and there's a lever here. If we turn it, it seems the balls will move around in this big middle ball. Does it represent something? It looks familiar somehow. Yes, I feel like I've seen something like this before. It's called an orrery. An orrery? It's a machine to calculate the positions of astronomical objects. Astro what? Like stars and planets and stuff. Who would need to calculate this? For once, Sifrin isn't forgotten something, but we all have. Bookcase, all the books are so old they'll probably disintegrate in a single touch. A journal with stars on its cover is very old, feels like it'll break apart in one touch. I want to read it so bad. Please, let's stop wasting time reading every book we come across. But if the book has stars on it, it must be important, right? You get closer to the book. Fine. Let's do it. Be careful handling it, though. Maribel carefully takes the book in her hands and flips through the pages. It's a little long. Seems like it's the diary of a very sad person. Why sad? What happened to them? They don't actually say. It just feels like they've lived through something, through some hard times, and everyone around them seems to brush their worries aside. Everyone is acting as if everything is fine when this person continues to suffer. Bummer. More like boring. Read a passage. Sure. Well, no one can understand what I've been through, not my friends, not my family, no one. If no one can understand me, if I'm doomed to never be truly seen by another, if I'm the only one who can understand what I've gone through, then couldn't I just create another self? Another me? Someone I could talk to who could understand, huh? Oh, interesting. Now we're getting somewhere. Talking to another self to come to terms with what they've gone through. But in the end, they'd still be alone, right? Sometimes you just need a voice that answers back, Bonbon. It would just be an echo chamber, though. You'd never get to any good conclusion talking to yourself endlessly. I suppose they felt so alone they saw no other recourse, though. But tell me, Mirabelle, did they get a rude wake-up call as they realized creating another self is absolutely impossible? Yeah, and using craft to change a body is already hard enough. Creating a whole new one and identical to another, and one able to talk back? That's just impossible. They spent a good chunk here trying to figure out how to do it. It's a lot of complicated theory. Their writing seems to be getting more frantic, too. It's barely legible in places, of course. Realizing this can't be done, that's kind of sad. Oh, this page. It's only a few words, but I've figured it out. How to create another me. Bodycraft didn't work. Crafting clay didn't work. Nor wood nor marble. Nothing worked. But one thing could. Wishcraft. Wishcraft will make my wish come true. I just have to do it. I just have to ask. Wishcraft. The king mentioned wishcraft before, didn't he? He seemed to imply it was used to trap you in this time loop, didn't he? And it is real. It's real. It's real. You hide your smile by covering your mouth. Different. And then. Oh. And then Maribel turns the page. Oh. My wish came true. I will always be understood now. Huh? Happy for them, I suppose. So they did it? They created another them with wishcraft? With what's wishcraft? Surely a type of craft they invented for this tale. As we've said, it's impossible to create a copy of yourself. Interesting premise, though, and making this fictional tale look like an old diary was interesting. Too bad wishcraft isn't real, though. I'd wish for stuff, too. But this is real. It has to be. It has to be. You have to tell Luke about this. So, that is the first bit. Okay. I star Loop. Whoa. Yes. You heard it, didn't you? Heard what? You know I don't actually spy on you all the time. I found it, Loop. Wishcraft. Wishcraft? The thing the king spoke of. I found it in a book, Loop. The writer said they wanted to create a whole new body and used wishcraft for it. Wishcraft makes their wish come true. Create a whole new body. That's impossible, right? But they did it with wishcraft. It's real, Loop. It has to be. A craft that allows you to do the impossible, like creating a body, like looping in time, like maybe freezing people in time as well? That's right. If the king knows about wishcraft, could wishcraft be how he got the power to craft time? Did he use wishcraft to be able to use timecraft? It makes sense, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Huh. Stars, that's something, isn't it? That's a new lead. Finally, right? Finally, indeed. Well, you know what to do, don't you, Stardust? Find more information? Indeed you do. Not to send you on another book chase, but book time. Book time? You can read those weird books now, can't you? Maybe one of them might mention it? Alright. Now that you're here, though, how can I help you in this wonderful new loop? There is a book in the library and a book in the first floor. And I think both are readable now. It's written in your language. You can read it now. It seems to be a theoretical essay about how to use witchcraft. Witchcraft, so it is real. You start flipping through it. Sifrin? What are you looking at? It's a book about something called witchcraft. Witchcraft? What's that? Do we really have time for this right now? You grin. I think witchcraft is what gave the king power over timecraft. Oh crap. This would be very, very, very useful to know, wouldn't it? Interesting. May I see it? How are you even reading this? Letter's bad. I can't read it at all. I've never even heard of witchcraft. Are you sure it's even real? Worth a try. Since you can read it, can you translate what you can, Sif? You nod furiously. You start reading and translate as best you can. I'll leave the thinking to you all. I am a child. I have a lot on my mind. I cannot help. Understandable. Isabel and Anley listen intently while Mirabeau and Bonnie start playing some kind of game in a corner. You keep translating. After a bit, Anley nods. I think I understand. Witchcraft, as the name implies, is the art of crafting wishes, of making whatever you desire come true. According to this, there seems to be no clear limit on what kind of wish you can come true. A big part of it seems to come through just believing very strongly that your wish will come true, So by crafting some specific rituals in conjunction with a powerful will for your wish to come true, people can seemingly make any kind of wish come true. Okay. You use the word congestion, so now I'm confused. Conjunction. It means the same way we use craft in certain knowledge, we will make figurines move. There's a way to use craft to make your wishes come true. You nod. Bonnie raises her hand. You have a question, Boniface. Can it make any wish come true if you ask? Yes. But the way the wish comes true seems a little more complicated than that, from what Sifrin's translated. Yes, depending on what you ask, your wish might not come true, but you might get the means to make your wish come true. So let's say you wish to win a rock, paper, scissors tournament. Instead of just having it come true through pure luck, you might get something to help make it come true. Like maybe you get better at reacting, you could see your opponent's hand in slow motion as it falls, so you could change your own hand. Or maybe you'd get insight to tell what they'd be playing based on their body language. Or you just get the power to see the future so you know what hand your opponent will play beforehand. Oh, or maybe you can meet a powerful rock, paper, scissors master who'd be willing to teach you through the goodness of their art. Maybe. But what if your opponent also made a wish to win? What do you think would happen? Maybe the wishes would cancel each other out, and the match would end in a draw. Or maybe their wishes would both be considered null, and it'd be anyone's game. Or maybe wishes can't work because it's two opposite wishes, so they'd both explode and destroy the whole world. Oh no. But neither of the wishes could come true then. So maybe they'd both get to win somehow. Maybe they'd go to different tournaments. Or share a medal. Cute. This is fascinating. Makes you want to go into wishology, huh? Almost. So, if witchcraft is how the king got his powers, what did he wish for then? I don't know, but maybe his power to freeze people in time might not be what he wished for, but it's the means to make his wish come true. To make Bungrod perfect. A perfect picture. Oh. But then, question? I have a question. Yes, Mira? I gave you permission to speak. Thank you. Sifrin? You think the king could have gotten timecraft by hours by just wishing for them, right? You not. Considering he's the one who told you about witchcraft in the first place. So then, if wishes can be that powerful, wouldn't anyone making a wish at any time be kind of dangerous? We'd be living in a very different world, wouldn't we? If someone wished to be the strongest person alive, or a kid wished for 1,000,000 ponies, we can do that. Wish for 1,000,000 ponies? No, no. To answer your question, my dear Mara, it seems that just wishing for things does hold a little bit of power, but not, like, not enough to actually make anything come true. But like I've said, over time, people figured out specific ways to do wishcraft to increase their chance of wishes, of the wish coming true. And it depends on the wish, too, right? Some wishes are easier to make come true, and it depends on the strength of the wish, like how much you want it to come true. Although it seems the strength of the wish isn't as important as the whole ritual part. You can wish as hard as you want for something, but if there's no ritual, it's very likely that nothing will happen. I wish I'd won this single game, wouldn't ask for much belief, or for a lot of rituals, but in theory, you could prepare the rituals, wish for something much larger, like, I wish I could win this world tournament, or I wish I could get enough power so I could freeze the whole country in time, right? Right. So the king knew how to do wishcraft then. That's what this means. Wishcraft could account for his mastery over timecraft, and so he must have known specific rituals to make his wish come true. Where could he have learned them? Does it matter? Because that's it, isn't it? That's it. Wishcraft is the art of making wishes come true. Wishes could bestow immense power. A wish must be what is trapping you here. That's it. That's it. That's it. You can't help but smile widely. Finally, a hint. Finally, a real path you can follow. Something you can do. You try and calm your breathing. Okay. Specific rules, huh? It's a long shot, but there might be another book about witchcraft somewhere. Something you couldn't read before. Okay. And there's one more. Language. Oh, another wiggly headache book. There's another book on witchcraft. You nod. You start translating the best you can. The book talks about many different rituals to craft wishes, from the correct way to pick up a four-leaf clover, to calling out shooting stars the right way, to favor tree. What now? The favor tree can grant wishes? Favor tree is like the one in Dormont? The one everyone asks things to? Ha! It makes sense. It makes sense. You even vaguely remember thinking about it a long time ago. Asking a higher power for a favor is no different than making a wish, isn't it? Isn't it? So, someone could have wished the favor tree have trapped you here. Whose? What? What did you wish for at the favor tree again? You think and think and think, trying to remember what you wished for. It was so far back and such a long time ago. You wished to wear clothes Isabu had made. Was that all? You think so? Oh. It can't be because of your wish, then. You haven't even gotten far further than being the king, let alone leaving the house to make that wish come true. Your wish can't even come true until you escape this loop. So then, maybe... What did you all wish for? To the favor tree, you mean? Well, I mentioned it earlier, but I wish to win a coin flip. A wish that didn't come true, by the way. Okay. Might be of note, because I believe during my initial run where my audio was messed up, so, but if I remember to put it ahead, the version that I got in that loop oddly says a wish that did come true. So, it is one that can change. Well, I might have done the correct wish roll, but I didn't put any belief into it, did I? But you know her wish doesn't come true on every loop. Some loops she wins the coin flip, some loops she doesn't. I asked for my sister to be okay. I wish for all von Grad to be safe from the king. What about you, Isabu? I, didn't wish for anything? What? Listen, I just didn't know what to wish for. I'm an indecisive guy. Leave me alone. I can't believe this. Oh, and I'm gonna wish to win my next coin flip. Is gonna judge me now. I didn't think anything would happen. At least I wished for something. That's too bad. Yeah, kinda bummed I didn't wish for anything now. Why didn't I clasp my hands and wish for something? Huh? Clasp your hands? Huh? Yeah. That's how you ask a favor to the favor trees. You look at the tree and clasp your hands once and say aloud whatever you asked for. Isabel looks at everyone else. Is that not correct? No, it's what I did. Me too. This is how you taught me, Isabel. That's also how I learned it at school. Different. Did you not do it like that? No, of course not. You make your wish and breathe it into the leaf you like the best. And fold the leaf over to keep your wish safe. What? It just makes sense? They're all looking at you. You've only wished for the favor tree that one time, but it just makes sense. You try to explain. You choose a leaf to represent yourself. Uh-huh. You breathe your wish into it to make a link between you and whatever you're wishing for. So a link between you and the tree. No, the universe, I think. Keep going, Sifrin. You repeat your wish 3 times. 3 times. 6 could work, I think, or 7 or 13, so whatever number. And you fold the wish into the leaf and tether the link between you and the wish. Touching it. They're all staring at you. If you just look at the tree and clasp your hands and say stuff aloud, why would the wish know where to go? I suppose so? That kind of makes sense, I suppose. But that's so many details to remember, and that's not how we were taught at all. Something we learn as Von Gradians, and I've never heard anyone do it differently. But then the favor trees are more of a superstition, aren't they? No one really takes it seriously. Well, except lately where everyone started taking it super seriously just in case. So did everyone in this country mess up their wish? Ha! Audley starts laughing. Why are you laughing? Sorry. It's just funny. This could be the way to save Von Grad if everyone somehow wished for it, but no one knew how to do it correctly, so ha! And the only person who knew how to do it wished for... What did you wish for, Sifrin? It's embarrassing, so I wish for croissants to be eradicated. What? No, not croissants. Since Sifrin knew the ritual, croissants might actually be. Oh no, I sure hope the specific wish doesn't come true. But yeah, no one except Sif knew the right ritual, but rituals are only part of it, right? Belief is another. If enough people wish for the same thing, maybe it could make a difference. A drop of belief in a notion of nothing. Boo. So, Mirabelle wished for Vanguard to be saved, Ollie wished for her to win a coin flip, Bunny wished for their sister to be okay, and Isabeau didn't wish for anything. You didn't think of any of those wishes could have trapped you here, so maybe someone else's. The king probably wished for Vanguard to be perfect or something, so you don't think it's related to you. Is there a way to know what people in Vanguard wished for? You should ask the villagers in Dermont what they wished for. Here you can see a spreadsheet of some kind, 2 columns, one filled with names, the other has only 1 or 2. Save Von Grad, the second near empty column is titled Other. And then you realize this is a list of people who wish to save Von Grad. You look around her desk and try to find out more. Why would she record the people who wish to save Von Grad? There. It's a little notebook jammed between random boring paperwork. In it, the head housemaiden talks about wishcraft. How the days before the king attacked, she noticed everyone was wishing to the favor tree for the same thing, to save Von Grad. And she started wondering if this wish could be the key to the king's defeat somehow, so the head housemaiden knew about wishcraft. A wish for Von Grad to be saved. Reading this, you start to wonder if the wish could be related to your loops. Have you been looping this whole time to save Von Grad? If you think about it, it somewhat fits. You and your friends are the only ones who can save Von Grad, and so if you died, the wish could activate then, making sure to loop you back to before your death so you could try to save again. Maybe the wish manifests itself by giving you the power to loop back in time. Without this power, you would failed and died, and the king would have never been defeated, making the wish impossible to fulfill. So that's it. You're here because of this wish? But Von Gradian shouldn't know the correct rituals to the wish, and which rituals are the most important part. The wish shouldn't have come true without them. Could their belief in this wish be enough for it to come true? If a lot of people wished on the countrywide scale, and why is the wish centered on you? Why not everyone in your party? And if that's the case, if this wish is why you're here, then why are you still here? You've been the king already, haven't you? If the wish is why you're here, the loop would have stopped after you beat the king, right? Did you do something wrong? The pieces don't completely fit yet, but there's no doubt in your mind that Von Gradian's wish to save Von Grad is why you're trapped in this loop. You're getting closer. You smile. Zephyrin, is something wrong? You've been staring at this notebook for a while. Just lost some thought. Okay. We shall get going then? You nod. Head housemaiden. She's the one who wrote this. She knows about the witchcraft. She knew something was wrong this whole time. She might know how to... You should go and talk to her as fast as you can, but first you have to talk to Loop. You have to tell them what you found. Hey, Loop! I figured it out, Loop. Everyone's wish is probably the reason I'm here. Everyone's wish to save Von Grad. Huh? It makes sense, Loop. I'm looping and not dying so we can beat the king. Everyone has been wishing for Von Grad to be saved from the king. And if I die, the king can't be beaten, Von Grad can't be saved, and that's why I loop back in time. Loop, that's why. What? But then why? This whole time I've been trapped because Von Grad wished for it. Von Gradians don't know the ritual for the favorite tree, but they believe and hope alone might have been enough. An entire country of people wishing for the same thing should be enough to make the universe listen, isn't it? And the head housemaiden knows this. She made a list. She knows about the loops, and at the very end, she always notices. She knows about the witchcraft, about the wish that brought me here. So she'll know how to fix it. I just need to ask. Is that so? But didn't you already? It is so. I might be able to break the loop somehow. You know, it might just be that I need to make everyone's wish come true and everyone will be back to normal. If I talk to her, she'll know, she'll be able to tell me what to do. If I can just talk to her. But Stardust, you already tried, and it's all thanks to you, Loop. What? If you didn't push me to keep going, and if you weren't here, I wouldn't have gotten this far. So thank you, Loop. After I talk to her, I'll see you, right? I'll see you in a brand new world. Zephyrin is on something. Sure, Stardust. You smile. Loop seems to smile at you. But Stardust, before you go and talk to her, I had a theory while you were gone. A theory? How do I put this? The times when you loop back on your own and not because of your death. I was thinking the reason why might be linked to your emotional state. Huh? Emotions are often high when you loop back in those moments, aren't they? So maybe you don't loop because you die, but because you feel like there would be no reason to go on, maybe. Something that you feel on the same level of hopelessness as death? On the same level as the world ending? You think about a house exploding in lights. Something like the death of my family members, you mean? Yes. But wouldn't that fit? Wouldn't that explain it? You can't continue because your party is dead. You can't continue because the kid is crying and hates you. You can't continue because you kill the sadness in a way that makes them scared of you. You can't continue because the king has beaten you and the kid is about to die. You can't continue because somehow you know this is the end. Maybe that's the case, but why would time loop back just because of how you feel? You didn't wish for any of this, did you? And what about the head housemaiden? Why do I always loop back when I talk to her? I don't know yet. I don't know if what happens with the head housemaid is even related to that. If it could be that this is the loop's natural end or something. But if it is linked to your feelings, does something happen when you see her? Something that makes you feel like this is the end. Yes. Yes, Sifrin. You. Sifrin. Loop size. Hey, it's Stardust. How can I help you in this wonderful new loop?